Hi everybody, how y'all doing? It's me, I'm back. Hey y'all, here you go. I got something to tell y'all. My mom's surgery, it went well. Thank you, Jesus, it went well. She's up, moving around. Of course, being hard-headed. That's where I get it from. I get it from her. But, she's up, moving around. My auntie hurt her back. I think I posted a picture on Facebook. And my other auntie, she was just being lazy. It was all three of them. My mom and two of my aunties. They was in the little, like the little shopping cart, go-kart type thing that Walmart have. All three of them sisters riding around in them things. Me and my brother, I'm like, oh my goodness. Look what me and my brother got to deal with. So, but everything went well with the surgery. So on to my truck. I put my truck in the shop again. I put my truck in the shop. And just to get ahead of things, people want to know, my truck is back riding smoothly. She's running great, as a matter of fact. Damn bra strap hurt my shoulder. But she's running great. And, but let me tell y'all about this bullshit. What I had to experience when I put my truck in the shop. Okay, I called my ex. And I told him about what my truck was doing. So he met me in Mississippi before I went to deliver my load. He met me and he got up under there. I know what a swing bearing. Actually, I learned a lot about a whole bunch of different components when it comes to my truck. And if I wanted to, I could grease my own truck. I could grease it on a titty thing. What the fuck? It ain't gonna call. He called it a titty. But the little silver thing that sticks up and you put the oil thing over and you squeeze it and it squeeze oil up in. He called it a titty. Elamite. I think that's the name of it. It might be. I might say that wrong. But anyway, a titty. I know how to do that. Only problem is with that is I don't know where all of them at. I know what they look like now, but I do not know where all of them is at. So I have to learn where they're all located at. Other thing, some of the more simple things, like the condenser, and he was like, that's your condenser right there. Now, that ain't the radiator. Then he looked at me, oh Lord, toy. No. The condenser is on the front of the radiator. Then he like, this is your fan. This is your radiator. This is your condenser. I'm like, well, okay then, fool. You ain't got to yell at me. Yeah, you teach me some things. And then condenser, compressor. I already know where the alternator at. Is the alternator the thing keep the battery charged? I already know what that is, because I done experienced that going out. The air-to-air, the turbo, I already know what the turbo is. Also, I experienced that going out. I was in Chattanooga. I was headed to New Jersey. I was going through Chattanooga. And right when you come over the river and stuff like that, you start having to go up the mountain or the hill or whatever you want to call it. I experienced my turbo and stuff right there going out. I was in Hammond, Louisiana when I experienced the alternator going out. So then I was like, people keep talking about a fifth. It's fifth? What is it? Kingpin. They keep talking about the kingpin, but I don't know what the kingpin is. So he got down there and he showed me what the kingpin is. He showed me I know what a tie rod is. But he showed me the kingpin. He showed me the tie rods. And all of those different components and stuff. Then he got up under the truck. I just looked from my the catwalk down up under there. I was looking at the swing bearing And we checked a whole bunch of different things out, and he come up with a few solutions. And one, what he said, like, I guarantee you it's gonna be this right here though. So, and that's what it was. So, but he showed me all of that. Yeah, I want me to. I get out there one day and record a video and show y'all all those different little components and stuff. And fair warning, I'm gonna give y'all a warning. If I can't remember the name of it, I can tell you what it do. I might not can't remember the name, but I can tell you what it do, or what it's for, and all of that stuff. Cause there's a lot of things that I already. He's trying to tell me about the block and all of this. Like, some things I know, DC. You ain't gotta tell me all this stuff. Some of the things I know. I'm not a mechanic. That's his job. So, but anyway, fast forward. Let me tell y'all what happened. So he told me what he thought. Then I took it to the shop and put it in the shop in Empire Freight Line and let them look at it. So if there are some things on the warranty will cover it and stuff like that. And so then they told me what they think it is. They checked it out from the front to the back. I don't know why people like looking at me. Don't be looking at me. I'm trying to be nice, y'all. So anyway, they checked it out from the front to the back, and they told me what was wrong with it. They was like, this gonna be what's wrong with it. You might not want to call it believe it, but that's what's wrong with it. So I was like, okay then. And what it is the tire. A couple people kept telling me it's the tire, but it was the tire. And it was out of balance extremely bad, and it was out of alignment. So I go to Southern Tire Mart in Hattiesburg. I tell them I need the driver's side steer tire, only because, as they already told me, when you replace your steer tire, it's best to replace both. But for the ones who follow me on Facebook, y'all will know that I literally just replaced the passenger side steer tire. And that's why I didn't replace both of them. So then I went ahead on and replaced the driver's side steer tire. Excuse me. But Hattiesburg, they can't do their alignment. Excuse me. They don't have to set up for their alignment. So they told me Southern Tire Mart in Laurel could do it. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I just shook my ass right on over there to Laurel, and they called and told them I was on my way. So I get there, and this is where the bullshit started. It was already bullshit because the truck was messing up. So we know I don't like that. But I get there, tell the lady what I want. This is what I want. They said y'all could do alignment. Can y'all do it? So she was like, yes. So I'm like, okay then, let me call in. Bullshit. Y'all know we have a maintenance account, right? So with the maintenance account, we have to call in to basically spend our own money. Basically what it is, when you take all the other shit out of it, you basically calling in to get them to release your money so you can get your vehicle fixed, your truck fixed. So, but I call in, I'm waiting on hold. Oh, I hate being put on hold. I don't mind being on hold a little bit like some people, but sometimes it's just too long. And the problem was they kept hanging up on me, so I had to continue to call back. And so I asked the lady to give me an estimate of how much she think everything would cost. And so she did that. So I checked my maintenance account, because I can see my maintenance account, how much I have in there. And so, which I knew just by what she told me, that I could pay for all of that out of my maintenance account. So I'm waiting on hold and all of that stuff. Waiting on them. I'm finna go get in the shower, y'all. I'm trying to brush my hair up, comb it out, all that shit. So, because I'm not finna wash it again. I needed to get all nappy back up. I'm getting off topic. Let me finish my story. So, I'm waiting on hold. She was like, well, I could call them. I'm like, no, ma'am. You can call them, but the only thing they're going to tell you is the driver got the call. Now, if you want to call, you go right ahead on the call. I gave her the code of the number that I was dialing. Well, no, first, she waited and waited and waited, so they kept hanging up. So then she was like, she had called in. I don't know what made her think that she was going to get in or that she was going to be able to get anything accomplished. And so, because every time somebody else tried to call, the only thing they tell them where the driver have to call. So, oh man, I'm going to have to take this back off because I didn't do it right. So, I'm waiting on her. So then she go to worry me again by calling. I gave her the card then. And then that's when she tried to call. So I'm waiting on her. I tell whoever I spoke to exactly what I wanted. The steer tire, the front axle alignment. The front alignment and balance. So she was like, okay, then we get all that set up. And that she would call. Now the lady hear me, the receptionist or whatever she is, she hear me on the phone with the people now. She's still waiting on hold. So on the once the lady on the phone took all my information, she's like, okay, we'll call them. I told her exactly where I was, what city and state I was in, and all that stuff. So she's like, okay, then we'll call them now and get all that set up for you. So I'm like, okay, cool, bye. I hang up the phone. The lady still, the receptionist still waiting on hold. She's still, and I done talked to her, and I'm like, well, they finna call you. She's still holding the phone, though. She's still holding the phone. And I told her they finna call her. So, while she waiting on hold, their phones ring. Then the man, come across the loudspeaker. No. Somebody answered the phone. Eventually, somebody answered the phone call. It took them about 5, maybe 10 minutes to call. And so somebody answered the phone, and she was talking to them, and she was telling them that we have your driver here, and she need this and that and all that stuff. So they was like, okay then, and then I guess I told her, I said I have a reference number and stuff like that because I had her to text it to the lady that I was on the phone with, and so she gave them the person that she was on the phone with the reference number, and they told her, well, they trying to call you right now. And as soon as they said they trying to call you, because meanwhile, in between while, the phone was ringing, and then that's when you heard the man come over the PA system saying that have a call for a Schneider Finance driver. So she like, oh, okay then, and the man like on line 2. So then she hang up with them and she answered the phone. So she's sitting on the phone talking to the woman. Okay, then, all right, this and that. And then I'm sitting down to sit down in the chair now, but I'm looking over there at them listening. And, oh, you need the thread count on all 10 tires. And something else she called out. Okay, we'll do that. She said, we'll do that. And I think, she gonna say, the woman told her on the phone to put 2 steer tires on my truck. And so she was like, I think the driver said 1. And so she going back and forth. I said, one steer tire. That's all I'm getting now. And so, and I can't remember if that was before or after, but either or, this is the part that I'm getting, and the reason, probably explain the reason why I say I can't remember that. What I'm about to say, I'll probably explain it. So when she hang up the phone, and I walk up to the counter, because then I'm curious about what's being said on the phone. So she go to calling out this whole list of stuff to me. She was like, the valve stem, the balance, the 2 tires, and you only want 1 steer tire. I'm like, yeah, just 1 steer tire. All 10 thread count. I said, I don't know why they said that. Long y'all ain't charging me nothing extra. Okay, then you could do that. I don't understand it. And then she said, a 3-axle alignment. I said, hold on, wait a minute. I told you I want a 1-axle alignment. And then she gonna say, well, the lady on the phone said do a 3-axle alignment. So I told her, I said, well, the lady on the phone ain't paying for it, I am. And so she looked at me, and I ain't mean to like snap at her like that, but I'm like, geez Louise, woman, how many times or how many ways I have to explain to you that I'm an IC driver and it's my maintenance account, it's my money, and it's bullshit that I got to go through all of this, and then y'all sitting up here trying to tell me what the hell I'm gonna get, what the hell I'm paying if y'all paying for it, then y'all do whatever you want. Fix her up, please. You know, put new tires all the way around and everything. I did end up getting the 3-axle alignment. She kind of pissed me off on that too, because she gonna say, well, because I asked, I said, well, how much is a 3-axle alignment? Because I know getting a 3-axle alignment isn't a bad thing. So that's why I'm like, well, how much is it? And she gonna tell me, oh, that was the price that I quoted you. I quoted you a price with having a 3-axle alignment. I said, oh, you did. Even after I told you I only wanted a front axle, I only wanted my front axle aligned, you're gonna quote me a 3-axle alignment anyway. Well, you know, why would you do some shit like that? It's one thing if you say something to me and you make a suggestion to me, but it's a whole nother thing when you basically trying to spend my money for me, and I don't need no help with spending my money. Trust and belief. I need zero help with spending my money. So based on the price that she had quoted me, and if that was the quote for with the inclusion of the 3-axle alignment, I had already agreed to that. So then I went ahead and told her, and that's it's my money, it's my maintenance account. I don't understand why I got to call in a way to spend my money, but it's my money, it's my maintenance account. You ain't gonna be able to do nothing until I authorize it. Which that was the other thing. The woman asked her on the phone, gonna tell her on the phone, as long as the driver authorized. Oh, that's why she said that. Woman, yes, that's why she said it. I got to give the okay for you to do it, or I could park my truck at the damn house. What the hell wrong with you? You act like you don't understand the words that's coming out of my mouth. Like I'm saying it very clear. Anyway, y'all, I'm getting upset again. So, she still rubbed me the wrong way when she said that she quoted a 3-axle alignment to me when she writing down what I said I wanted. So I'm like, okay then, cool, whatever. I already done agreed to that quote, so I'm still okay with that price. And if the 3-axle alignment was included in with that, you can go ahead on and do it. And then plus, we're talking to other drivers and stuff like that. And I'm not telling her this. I'm thinking about this in my mind. Excuse me. Talking to other drivers, they already told me it's best to go ahead on and get all 3 of them lined up. And then plus Dix and my ex, when we was down on the ground and he was checking more so when he was down on the ground and he was checking my truck out, he had also showed me how it looked, and he was like, you need to get your axles lined up, and you see how this was sitting in that one. So he was showing me all of that stuff. So I like, yeah, I see that. So probably because he said the shit. That's probably what it is, because he said get that shit lined up. I trust him. He an asshole. He fucked over me and stuff like that. When it comes to trucks, I trust him. And I know he fucked over me financially, and some bitch ends up marrying somebody else and all that shit. But that's crazy motherfucker always there when I need him. Y'all, what happened to my phone? It don't look right. Let's do something. That might have helped. I don't know. Something happened to it. Let's turn this on. We ain't gonna worry about that, because I'm almost done anyway. So, it took them a while to like work on my truck. It took them a while to get everything done. I don't know what the hell was wrong, because I went out there and with a couple of drivers that told me to start being all up in their business and stuff like that, seeing what they doing to your equipment, because you the one got to drive down the road. And so I'm all out there, y'all, smoking my cigarette. I'm just like a mechanic now. Smoking what y'all doing. I'm all up in it, y'all. I'm all up in it trying to see what's going on. More focused than ever, I guess I should put it that way. But so they finished doing what they had to do. Then I had to get in the truck and pull it around on the back side. And on the back side, that's what they did. I pulled up on this like ramp thing or whatever, and then he put these like machines on the tires around the truck. And I guess that was him, because he had like a zoom thing, the thing like where they take the tires off with. He was working with that thing, and he had some other kind of funky looking tool. But anyway, y'all probably know all that stuff when they doing all that, lining the truck up and shit. And so he did all of that, and it took him a little bit of time. It wasn't a crazy amount of time, but yeah, And I wasn't tripping on it for the simple fact of I wanted my truck right. So I wasn't gonna rush them or none of that. Y'all take y'all time, y'all get it done right. So I got all that done and I left. No, they gave me the paper, and on the paper, only thing they had on there was like the $6 for the valve stem, and then the price for the 3-axle alignment. But they didn't have the tire and stuff on there. And I'm like, ma'am, because the dude gave it to me. I went back to him, and then I told him, I like, hold on, what this paper say isn't what she quoted me. She quoted me way more than this. I don't want no surprises and stuff like that. So he told me to go where she was. So I went back and talked to her, and she said that they told her to bill it to national something. Or she might just say national. I like those lights. I need to give me some. I done seen that truck before. Yeah, half the damn trucks here I done seen before. I don't really like the lights on the steps. They look alright though. Anyway, to bill it to them, and then she said, actually, the price I quoted you, it should be less than that. And I think I heard somebody mention something about like a tire discount or something like that. I don't know. That's the part I don't like. I don't like that. Even if it is a discount or whatever the case may be, I'm not gonna know it until my money gone. Until my money gone, when I check my maintenance account and poof, it gone bye-bye. That's when I know the full total of how much I pay. It's part of the reason why I haven't called any numbers out to y'all, because I don't know the, which I guess that's a quote, it's an estimate. You ain't gonna know until you get the bill. But in my situation, I'm not gonna know until the money going out of my maintenance account. That's what I know exactly how much I paid for all of this. So I don't like that part either. But I was looking on the card, because I keep my card with me now, because people always saying stuff. Like, you go to these places and they be like, well, no, we can't give you the estimate, or no, we can't give you the invoice. So now I was looking on the back of the card, and y'all see what they say on the back of the card and stuff. I throw that some bitch up and I tell them right now, you better give it to me. And so that's what it said. It's highlighted. It said the owner or driver of this unit is authorized to receive copies of estimates and or invoices. So I be like, look, either you give it to me or don't do no work on my truck, because I don't think you quite understand who paying for this. I don't think you quite understand it. And so but in that case, I still wasn't able to get the invoice or none of that on the tire, because all I got is this piece of paper. What paper? Here you go, right here. That's all I got. And it says that this is not an invoice, and this is not a do not pay from this form, and this is not an invoice. And the only thing it got on there is the tire thing, which is the $250, and then the $6 for the stem thing. Y'all probably can't see the hell I just told y'all shit. But as far as the tire change, the balance, she didn't tell me that. That's not on there. So, but anyway, y'all, that's my story. Oh, I've been on here 23 and a half minutes. So I gotta get off here. I'm finna go take me a bath. I got to pin my hair on up some more, because I don't want to get it wet. I just want to brush it up. Oh yeah, I got to go. So, but that's my little story this weekend. But overall, she is running great now, y'all. I'm not shaking no more. I'm not shaking like crazy. My cousin, he got in my truck and he test drove it. After they done looked it from the nose to the rear, he got in there and he test drove it. He called me. He said it scared the shit out of him, because although I'm telling him, like, I don't know why some people think maybe I'm over exaggerating on things, and I be telling them exactly what it is. But I guess he thought I was probably being a little dramatic or whatever, until he got in the truck and he got up to about 45 miles per hour and scared the shit out of him. Scared the shit out of him. We had the truck with the, shaking real bad and all that stuff. So he said that he didn't even take the interstate back to the shop. He put his 4-ways on, and he took the back roads. He drove the little service roads and stuff like that. And so that was funny. I told you. He like, yeah, I know you told me, but I ain't know it was like that. I told you it was bad. So, but anyway, y'all, everything is running great with my truck. So we finna get out here and we finna make some money. At least try to. We've been buying too many tires. So I will talk to y'all good people later. I was trying to think, is there anything else that I was gonna say? I got a couple of questions that I have to respond to. I saw, and I'm gonna get around to responding to it probably after I come out the shower, but I'll get around to responding to them. And I gotta finish. I've been cleaning my top shelf off. I had broke out the damn step stool and everything. So that will be it, y'all. What this is? Oh, that ain't nothing. Oh, it's a couple people live on YouTube now. Excuse me. So I will talk to y'all good people later. I'm happy. I'm back happy again. So I will talk to y'all later. Hopefully I get more pumped now that I ain't so nervous about my truck. And again, if y'all want me, the ones who want me to get out there and show y'all, because I'm not finna get out there and do it unless somebody actually want to see it. Don't be fucking playing with me. Just get me down on the ground and show y'all shit. Don't do that to me, because I be tired and y'all know I don't be wanting to do all that stuff. But if y'all want to see it, I'll get out there and get up under there and try to show y'all as much as I can. But other than that, we finna get off of here. We finna go get us a shower, and I'm gonna go ahead and be uploading this while I'm taking the shower. And matter of fact, I usually upload private, but I'm gonna let it go on and upload public, so y'all will get it as soon as it's done. Cause sometimes y'all have to wait till I get out the shower, then get back in the truck. Like one of the videos I did, I uploaded it private, so when it got done, I had to go back in there and edit it and make it public. And by then, I was still doing everything I was doing back in the truck. My auntie calling me. So, I'll talk to y'all good people later. Let me take this phone call and all of that good stuff. All right, bye. Hello?